Good morning, and here we are going to start a road trip along the Mississippi River, which you know we both love. And the sun is shining, so I'm pretty excited about that because where we are headed, we might not see the sun for quite a few months.
Well, we'll see the sun. We just might not see good weather.
Right, well, anyway.
Okay, here we are on the banks of the Mississippi on the Great River Road in LeClaire, Iowa.
Yeah.
Home of antique archaeology.
Yeah.
And
we came over here.
We're gonna see if it's open.
Herky
We don't know.
8 years ago. Yeah.
We're gonna see if it's open. We're not quite sure. We've been there many times before, but we did have a special treat already this morning, and that we got parked up here and a train came by.
Right behind us.
Right behind us. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So.
And you'll notice Herky is sporting a harness, the kind that he likes, because he got a haircut and his real collar is way loose, and I'm just really worried. So we bought this at the I-80 truck stop last night, and this one he doesn't seem to mind. So if you notice something different about Herky, that's what it is.
Herky's not the only one that got a haircut.
Yeah, has no hair.
I have no hair. We are going to be gone for 3 months. Stay tuned now. This is the beginning of a 3-month road trip, but right now, let's just walk around LeClaire,
this
Iowa,
cute town,
and take a look and see what they got to offer. We're just going to take a leisurely stroll down the street here. I love these little river towns, you know, the history and how long they've been here. Some of these places have been here since the founding of the country, and the history is just amazing. One of the things I like about this one is they have some river boats down there that you can take excursions, and just quaint little shops along the way, and it's not very crowded here. It's not like some bustling tourism city. It's pretty small here. Just all right, what happened in there?
well, it's a different kind of shop, that's for sure. Anyway, I got some nail polish, and I forgot chapstick.
Whoops, did it break?
Nope, it didn't. And I forgot to bring chapstick, can you imagine? So I got chapstick. Anyway.
I've been walking the town.
Oh, didn't take you long.
No, it don't take me long because I'm not interested in gift shops.
And I'm glad I got my candy cigarettes at I-80 because they were cheaper. Here they're $1.75 a box. It's too much. Okay, I'm gonna go in this place.
All right.
Is it a bakery? Looks like it. Are you hungry?
No, I don't want anything.
Okay, bye.
All right. See, I told you it's just a short walk down here to the antique archaeology. I don't know if they allow pets in here or not. Oh, there's a... This is no birds allowed. I don't know. I've never seen that. Anyway, we're just going to take turns with Herky, I think. But we've been here many times before. Pretty cool. Looks like they got a whole bunch of treasures here that they're unloading off a truck. But look at this. So I really like the view here of the Mississippi in the background and the shop. Definitely a must-see if you're traveling the Great River Road up. Stop in here a couple minutes and take a look around.
Okay, Ed just said I could buy anything I want in this shop. So I'm looking and I'm thinking, hey, I could really go to town in here. So let's look.
Okay, so what I was doing is I was standing outside, and the lady said, hey, bring your dog on in. So that was pretty cool. So we were able to bring Herky inside.
Look what Ed's buying me. It's only $325. I think it'll fit in the van. I love it, Ed. I love it.
I have to remind everybody that we are living in a van for 3 months, so unless I want to only have room for a driver, we have to really regulate our spending here. So, hey, take a look around.
Oh my God, look at this. Remote
Robot.
robot. Isn't that cute? So did you see them unpacking all those tubs and the lady was checking stuff off a checklist? So apparently the pickers are out picking and they send a list of what's coming, and so as they unpack, she checks it off. So that was pretty cool to get to see, and it's weird that it's a Saturday and they're doing that. But they had this big truck rental here and they're just unloading all these tubs of stuff. It's pretty interesting to get to see that. Okay, we just had our lunch. I just used my new chapstick. It's just simply lip balm, so it's just, you know, neutral. Anyway, that's it, and we are leaving LeClaire. We're leaving here, wherever, whatever it is. You can figure it out. Anyway, so we're gonna get on the river road and head north.
Looking forward to driving up the Mississippi, alongside the Mississippi River.
And stopping at little towns at shops. I'm so excited.
We'll see. Okay, here we go.
We'll see.
No.
We'll do it.
All right. Okay, we're continuing our trip up the Great River Road, and we're in Clinton, Iowa. And the unique thing about Clinton, Iowa is where the Great River Road and the Lincoln Highway join together. The Lincoln Highway is another road that I want to take someday, and I've made plans about it and thought about doing it for a long time. So they say that, you know, it's a great road to take, but there's a lot of places that it's just, there's hardly anything to see on there, but I like to do it sometime. So I've parked up here, and one of the neat things is we pulled in this parking lot of an old train station, and I want you to take a look at it. So let me hike on back up there and I'll show you this train station. Okay, here we go. We've got up here to this train station. Old brick building is pretty cool. I hope someday somebody gets to preserve this and make something out of it and it doesn't just deteriorate. It looks like once upon a time, maybe in the past, they were actually using it for a church, but doesn't appear to be open anymore. You can see where the docks are, where the trucks used to come in and back in. I guess there's a cross dock to go back for the freight on the rail on the other side. I'd like to climb up in there and peek around, but they have no trespassing signs out, so probably won't be doing that. But it's pretty interesting to see the old history here in Clinton, Iowa. What, you have no interest in old train stations?
You know, I've seen a lot of old train stations, fish hatcheries, dams, locking dams. I've been married to you for 43 years.
So to get it, you're not getting out.
No, thanks though.
All right, we're going to continue on. Hey, we're in Bellevue, Iowa, and because there is a lock and dam here really close to the river, I've got to come down here and see it. So we're at lock and dam number 13, I believe it is, on the Mississippi River. This, I was looking here, it said it was completed in 1939. So I believe it started construction in 1935 and completed in 1939. This is one of several locks on the Mississippi River. And right in front of me is the pool that they used to raise that. I want to show you something real quick. So you can see from this chart here all the dams and locks that are on the Mississippi River and the districts that they're in. And you can see it goes from what is this, about almost 800 foot above sea level down to where we're at right now is maybe about 250 feet, something like that. And then all the way down to St. Louis, the pool is 391. So that's pretty cool. The last lock on the Mississippi is just above St. Louis there at the Chain of Rocks. Okay, so the last place I left you, we've had a slight delay today. The last place I left you was at that lock and dam number 13.
Oh yeah.
And Nancy was in town. That was the last place we left. Tell them what happened.
There was a detour. So we had to go way up and around and yeah,
so
it was crazy.
We had hoped
we saw some cute towns.
Yeah, we'd hoped to do more of the river, and then we probably detoured for about 50 miles today.
Yeah.
So anyway,
we just finished supper. What I did today, about lunchtime, when we got in from the when you did the lock and dam, we had some stew and I put it in the crock pot and set it in the sink, and when we got here
it was done.
It was ready. So we just finished up our stew, and I had little things of cornbread that I got like at Kroger. They're little bitty loaves. So it was good.
Yeah, so what's funny is when we got back on the Great River Road and we started heading north again, so we're about 35 miles from La Crosse, we actually seen a COE campground called Black Hawk. In
DeSoto, Wisconsin.
We didn't know it was here, but I was like, oh, let's whip in there really quick, and sure enough, we got
right on the Mississippi. Well, we're like a channel.
We're on a channel off the Mississippi, so this is great. We've got flush toilets, we've got showers, we've got electric, the whole works, with our golden age passport, or whatever you call it. $13. $13. So not a bad evening.
Good morning.
From Black Hawk Campground, COE
on the Mississippi. So when we're on road trips like this, of a morning when I get up in my seat, I take my morning medicine because it's just easier, because I usually forget and then I have to crawl way in the back again. And I total up like yesterday's stuff, and I'm using this big notebook on this trip because at the end of each week I go here in the back and do the week's total, and it just makes it easier at the end of the 3 months just to total the weeks and not to have to go total each day. So anyway, so I just finished that. We only spent $57.14 yesterday.
Wow, we did really good. Yeah.
Well, and that's because we splurged and stayed here last night. $13.
$13.
I know. And the first day, $47.71. So far we're doing really good. I think you could take me out to eat today.
Well, happy Mother's Day. So
that's right.
I am going to
I had breakfast in bed this morning.
Happy Mother's Day to the only mother I know that's happy to live in a van down by the river.
That's me.
Hey, we're at Black Hawk Campground here. This morning I took my walk, and down here on the point you can see the Mississippi. We're kind of on the backwaters, but
like a shoot off.
Hey, let's drive you up there so you can take a look at it before we leave here. Okay, here we are. This is what I was telling you about. This is kind of at the point of this area, of the COE park, so you can see the river. Let me turn the camera around here. So you can see there's a boat going down the river, and there's the cans, the green and the red can marking the channel. And this is the main river right here, which is really just strange to me because where Nancy and I grew up, you know, the river is over a mile wide. So the Mississippi is getting narrower as it goes up, and you're going to see in a couple days, we're actually going to walk across it. But I think if we had the opportunity, it would have been really nice to camp here last night. But they don't have camping out here on this point, but this would be a great place. Hey, all right, we're just north of La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Yeah, but it's that word.
It's on Alaska, Wisconsin, and there's something fishy about this place.
And it stinks here too. No, it's right alongside the Mississippi River, and I just can't get over how clean the river is up here. Because, you know, I grew up on the muddy Mississippi River, didn't you?
Yep.
But this is crystal clear.
So we didn't stop much in LaCroix because it's a metropolitan area.
And it's Sunday, Mother's Day, there's nothing open.
And it was hard to find a place to park. So
right.
Anyway, we're just north of LaCroix. We are still headed up towards the headwaters of the Mississippi. But we thought we'd stop here.
We go into Minnesota pretty soon here.
Pretty soon, yeah. So we thought we'd stop here and take a look around.
And take our picture by the fish.
All right, we're still on the Great River Road. We're laughing because they have all these big fish at every town.
And this town,
and we cannot pronounce it. Trempealeau.
Yeah, I don't know.
Trempealeau.
But on like the street signs, it says the name of the street sign, but there's one of these little fish on the sign. I don't understand why. If you know, tell us in the comments.
Help me out with the pronunciation.
Yeah.
I can't figure this out.
If you can like spell it out for us. Anyway.
So I see a sign up here. There's a lock and dam on the river here.
Another one.
We're gonna go down there and look at it. So, all right, can't be very big because the river's not very wide here.
And it is Mother's Day.
Yeah, so we'll look. I'll take you to the lock and dam for Mother's Day.
Oh, goody.
All right, here we are. We've made it up here. They got a really nice observation deck here. And one of the things that I find interesting is the locks. As we get further up the river, the locks get smaller, and the dams, of course, don't have to span as much of the river. Okay, we've made it to Prescott.
And we stopped for ice cream. And it's really good. We both got muddy boots, but to me it's like Rocky Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really good.
So we've been really staying at it because when we were back at that lock and dam, we had only gone like 70 miles, something like that. We need to do 200 today. And there's all these motorcycles and everybody has their radios blaring. So
yeah.
All right, we're back. The motorcycle's gone.
Hurry before the next
one comes.
Yeah.
So anyway, our push is to try to get you know, we're headed towards Lake Itasca, and our push is we have to do 200 miles. So we've gone about 130 so far. So we gotta get with it and keep going. So
We got ice cream to enjoy.
Got ice cream. We're going to keep going. Good morning. Sorry we had to end things abruptly yesterday. We made our way up from Black Hawk, I think it was, Black Hawk COE, up through Minneapolis and St. Cloud, and we were trying to find a place to boondock, and it got sketchy. So
so we ended up over here at Love's, and we're good. We did not park in their RV slot. We just took a regular parking spot. They said that would be fine. With all the other freight expediters and the Ram Promasters. Amongst the white vans. So I just finished our day yesterday.
Our budget for yesterday.
$65.11 yesterday, but we had ice cream.
And how much of that was gas?
$44.11 was gas.
Yeah, $44.11.
So it just started today, and here we go.
Alrighty, from today we're gonna make our way. We're a little bit north of St. Cloud, and then we should be at Itasca State Park. That will be the end of the Great River Road and the beginning of the Mississippi River, and we're gonna camp there for a couple days. So hang on, let's see what we get into today. Okay, we've gone about 40 miles since the last time we saw you at that Love's truck stop.
And we're getting out to stretch our legs. I thought it was more than 40 miles. It feels like 100.
So the area we've been going through right now has been basically farmland. You can see the river onto the side.
And it just keeps getting smaller.
But it's more turned into a really small river. Once you get above Minneapolis, there's no longer any commercial.
Woo.
Once you get above Minneapolis, there is no commercial traffic to speak of, so the lock and dam system ends and everything. So
you just passed a power plant. You should have taken a picture of that.
Yeah, it's so basically driving through the farmland and having a good time, looking at the river. It's beautiful. Take a look out. You can see what we're seeing. We decided before we got out of here we would just make some sandwiches and
leftover pork tenderloin from our day when we left on Friday. Remember, they were huge, and so here we are.
Yeah, those sandwiches are so big. We cut the edges around it.
Yeah.
And we've got tenderloin sandwiches again. We're sitting here. It's actually kind of warm today. It's going to be up in the 90s by the end of the day. So we're sitting here. We got the door open, kind of enjoying the sunshine, but we got the air conditioner going too. So
Herky's on the floor eating and drinking, having a little drink after he's walked.
I just thought we'd update you. We haven't moved at all since we talked to you a minute ago.
Well, you check the air in the tires and you clean the toilet because there's a porta pot here.
Yep. I emptied the #1 bucket into the porta john here we're at a boat ramp. So, all right, I'm gonna eat my sandwich and we're gonna get back on the road.
Herky and I are sitting on Paul Bunyan's lap, and I'm glad Ed didn't video me trying to get up here. That's for sure.
I'm gonna video you getting down.
No, I'm gonna need your help to get down. Anyway, we're at the Visitor Center, Welcome Center, and it's a really neat place.
What do you think, Herky?
He thinks that he could jump from here.
He probably could if you let him.
I know, and I'm not letting him. I'm holding him. All right, get us down.
We just crossed the Mississippi on a bridge again, and I seen a boat launch area, and I decided we got to stop here and show you how small the river is getting. Oh man!
It's a beautiful
Send us your
day.
photo of the river. Text your photo to your response will be used to inform the management of the Mississippi River. Thank you for your contribution.
You have to what?
I don't know. It's something you can send your photo.
We'll look at it later.
We'll look at it later.
All right.
It's got a QR code there.
There we go. We'll look at it later. On the way back up.
All right.
Anyway, you know what I was thinking?
Okay.
We need to explain. This is the next day, but we do have the clothes on we had on yesterday. Because when we are traveling on a big trip like this, you wear your same thing 2 days in a row. We do get clean underwear, but our shirts,
too much information.
we have to wear 2 days in a row.
Yeah, that's true. So I didn't think of that. All right, let me turn this camera around and show you this. There's the Mississippi River.
Snakes.
What?
Watch out for snakes.
I don't think there's any snakes here.
I don't know.
So just think, the other day when we were at all those locks and dams, this is where it started. So nice and peaceful here, except for the highway noise. But hey, Herky, what do you think, Herc?
There's Dad. I know. He wants you, Dad.
Herky.
No.
He'd jump in that water if we let him.
Don't call him. No, baby.
No. That's all we need is wet dog in the van. Alrighty. Hey everybody, so here I sit all alone. I'm at the side of Lake Itasca. It's really beautiful. We had a pretty good day of driving today because of the, of the roads here that, it's not interstate driving when you're doing the Great River Road. So, hey, we're at Lake Itasca State Park. We have finished the Great River Road. It's been really good. The deal is Nancy got here. We got here 5:30, 6 o'clock. Nancy took a shower and she's in the bed in there. And I said, hey, she's just reading her books. And I said, hey, are you gonna come out and close this video? She said, no, you go ahead and do that. So hey, let me walk down here and show you this, and then I'll let you go. But this is Lake Itasca. So tomorrow, which will be in another video for you all, we will be walking across the Mississippi and doing some stuff here at Lake Itasca State Park. So yeah, we made that trip all the way up from LeClaire, Iowa, all the way up the Great River Road along the Mississippi to here. So I hope you enjoyed it. I think it was really cool. I had a good time, even though there was a couple times I almost got lost. I got turned around a couple times, but the signs are actually pretty good for this. So I want to just say thank you for everybody that follows our channel every week, and hopefully you're going to enjoy this nice trip that we take up north this summer, as we spend 3 months on the road on our van, in our new van, kind of sample van lifing, I guess you might say. Alrighty, thanks for following along. Be sure to tune in next time as we explore Lake Itasca State Park and we walk across the Mississippi River.